Hello. I'm going to continue to share on how you and I can keep our heart or our spirit healthy and stay in the will of God. Last week I started this series, and I trust that you were encouraged by last week's message, but I'm going to continue on this week. You know, it's so important that we guard and protect and keep our heart, because out of our heart come the issues of life. So when we implement these three truths that I'm sharing about in this series into our lives, we will have vibrant faith and will bear fruit, which is the will of God for each and every one of us. My text is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 16 through 18. It reads this way. It says, "Rejoice always, pray without ceasing, and everything give thanks, for this is the will of God for you in Christ Jesus." So last week I talked about rejoicing always. This week I want to talk about pray without ceasing. Now, what this is not saying is that we should quit our jobs, abandon our family and our friends, and pray 24/7. But what it is saying is that we should persevere and pray. We should never stop praying. As a matter of fact, Jesus said, men should always pray and never lose heart. And that's what this text is really saying. When we posture ourselves and position ourselves to be in a constant state of preparation for prayer, then we're ready to offer up those prayers anytime, any place, and under any set of circumstances. Now, it's very important that we understand when he's saying to persevere, that means that we face resistance. So many times we're tempted to try to take care of our own problems or remedy our own messes. But I want to encourage you that prayer was given unto us so that God could intervene and help us. Yes, he's going to ask us to do our part. There's always going to be something that we are responsible for. That's what faith is about. But when he's saying pray without ceasing, he's talking about a heart attitude. He's talking about really being in a position in your heart where you and I are consistently looking to the Lord to lead and guide us and to help us. And that is going to keep us dependent on him. Therefore, we stay healthy and we stay in the will of God. It's really hard for you and I to go down that slippery slope of sin when we're praying, because it's an expression of our devotion, our faith, our commitment, and our trust in the Lord. And when you and I are doing that, we're going to be strong in the Lord. So if you're strong in the Lord, you're going to be able to overcome those temptations and those weaknesses that all of us encounter. So, how can we be obedient to this text? Let me give you a couple points here. Number one is be committed to prayer. Number two is be consistent in prayer. And one follows the other. If you do one, you'll do the other. I could say it this way: be committed to Jesus, be consistent with Jesus. That's what prayer is about. We're not praying to someone we don't know. We're praying to the God who saved us and who loves us. So here's the big finish. Are you ready? For this to become a reality in your life and my life, we have to also do this. We have to pray in faith and stay in faith. That means we have a relationship with God through his word. I trust that this has been an encouragement to you today. Please comment and share. It always is good to hear from you. We promise to get back with you. God bless you.